Welcome. My name is Cindy Lish, and I'm super excited you're here with me today. I am an accomplished career coach that helps stay-at-home moms and career transitioning moms find jobs that they absolutely love. Okay, let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about your LinkedIn profile photo. Yes, it's important. Let me talk to you about why it's important, and then I'm going to talk to you about the 5 mistakes that you may be making with that LinkedIn profile portrait. Okay. So, employers need to find a way of figuring out if you're a good fit for them, right? If you're the right candidate. And a resume and a cover letter is fine, but it doesn't really show a full picture, right? You know that. That's what everybody's struggling with. How can I show them that I'm more than just this piece of paper? So employers look to everything to decide if they're going to call you in for an interview or after the interview process, if they're going to make a decision and hire you. And one of the places they're going to look is LinkedIn. And by the way, when an employer Googles you, LinkedIn will be the first hit. Okay. So now LinkedIn is programmed by you, right? You decide what's out there. So you want to make sure that everything you're putting out there is showing that you put in your best effort, right? Think about it as a project management of your own platform. So, you may have your resume that's saying that you're detail oriented and that you can manage multiple priorities, you're great program manager, project coordinator, all those things. And then they come and they look at your LinkedIn profile and it's a mess. Okay, so let's talk about the 5 mistakes that you may be making with that LinkedIn portrait. Okay, so the first one we're going to say is not even having a picture. Okay, it's very important to have that picture out there. You are significantly more likely to make connections, and people are more likely to accept your request if you have a picture out there. And let's face it, what year is this right now, right? We are in the digital age. I mean, everything is online. Everything is a Zoom meeting. You can't hide from it. So yes, you need to have a picture out there if you're going to be on LinkedIn. And I also recommend that you make sure that you make your picture public to everybody who's on LinkedIn. Okay. There are settings on LinkedIn where you can make the picture that is private, except for the people who are connected to you. And in that case, what's the point, right? I mean, the whole purpose of LinkedIn is for that networking opportunity. So if you're not going to be able to have somebody see your picture and connect with you, then, that networking opportunity is lost. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, cropping. So a lot of times people take a picture that they have and then they just crop it and put it in that place in the LinkedIn profile. Okay. Like maybe you went to a wedding, you got dressed up for an occasion and you look great and you're like, that's a great picture. I'm gonna just crop out my spouse, my significant other, the other people whose arms are around me, and I'm gonna put that picture up there. Don't do it. Okay. Don't do it. A picture needs to have been taken for your LinkedIn profile. You can see it. And let's show, again, we're showing what kind of employee you're going to be. So how much effort are you making if you just took a picture that was you and your spouse and you just kind of crop them out and I can still see that they're there, like their arm, and that's in the profile, right? It's effort. So you don't want it to be cropped out. And the other thing that you want to avoid is, I see this a lot, is people crop the picture like this, right? I mean, that's not a good look, right? Right. So they just put their face and they crop out everything else. So you can't see anything else that's around. Again, so your LinkedIn profile picture should be this, right? It should be your head, it should be and your upper body. That's what you should have in the LinkedIn profile picture. Okay. So that's number two. Number three, having other people in the picture. So this is not Facebook. This is a professional site. Look at the profiles of the people that are in the high up positions. Look at what the VPs and the CEOs and directors have in their profile pictures. It's not pictures with their families. It's not pictures with their children. It's not pictures with their dogs. This is a professional shot. So you want to make sure that there is nobody else in these pictures but you. Okay, so make sure it's just a picture of you and nobody else is in that frame. Okay. 4, the background. So look around and make sure that your background, I've seen so many profile pictures and it's just a picture of them and you can tell that they're in a restaurant, they're just, in the middle of their dining room, they're in the kitchen, they're in a classroom, they're in some kind of play, and it shouldn't be like that. Put yourself against a blank wall and take the picture. You can go outside and have a muted background. You can be at a desk, and I've seen great shots where it's somebody, they're seated at the desk, but there's nothing, it's clean behind them, right? So make sure that this is a shot that you're putting together so that there's nothing else in the way. This is a shot, this is your headshot, okay? And you don't have to pay a photographer to have this done, okay? Get dressed nicely, and we'll talk about that. That's going to be number 5. Get dressed nicely, find a clean wall, and have somebody take your pictures. Smartphones these days take fantastic pictures, and you can get a really good shot all by yourself without having to pay anybody for this, okay? And the last one, number 5, is what are you wearing, okay? This is a professional shot, so put on the blazer. Okay, put on the blazer, or at a minimum, put on a really nice blouse. Make sure that you are dressed nicely, especially you're looking to re-enter the workforce, you're looking to pivot, you're looking to move to another career. We want to look professional, we want to look serious. And not all blazers have to look serious, right? I wore this one purposefully for this video. I mean, I'm wearing a blazer. This is not a serious blazer, but I'm still wearing a blazer. Okay, so go towards the more professional when you're doing this, so that the person who's seeing you can see you in the role, right? I've worked with women and they're looking for director positions, managers of companies, managers of nonprofits. And I said, okay, we need to fix up those pictures here. They need to be able to see you as the person that can be running that company. Okay, so these are some mistakes that people are making on their LinkedIn profile photo. And it's really important, because remember, your LinkedIn profile is a representation of your brand. Okay, it's who you are, it's what you put forward, it's the quality and the attention that you put to everything that you do. So make sure that something that's representing you is doing a really good job. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, lots more videos. Reach out to me, come over to my website, cindylish.com. You can have a free discovery call with me to see how I can help you on your job search. I have lots of other free resources available for you. I have a free masterclass. I have a free Facebook group, lots of things available to you. Everything is on the website. So I hope that you have an amazing day. I hope you have a super productive week. And always remember that you're a warrior. Catch you the next time. Bye-bye.